Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Nova Pro Wrestling. And we are kicking off this week's episode with a set of stars coming back to NPW from Detroit, Michigan. DeMonte Steele is here. And he's brought A.O.K. Angel Olivia Kelly along with him. DeMonte looking to get back on track after losing the IWF Tag Team Championships, Teardown Tag Team Champions, however you want to put it. Last pay-per-view in the IWF, so make sure to go check out Eric the Inventor to see what happened over there. DeMonte looking to write a new chapter in his career and returning home to do so to get a landmark win would be huge for him here. But let's see the competition DeMonte is up against today. As it is another new debut coming to the NPW. It is Tommy Bloodquist. He is here and he is ready to dominate in Nova Pro Wrestling. Tommy Bloodquist with a background in mixed martial arts and a historic legacy in indie wrestling across the European scene. Tommy Bloodquist has finally made it to the Americas and looking to carve out a name for himself. And what a way to do it against a veteran like DeMonte. This should be an all-time matchup, folks. Hard-hitting, fast-paced, energetic. This is what you come to NPW for. And without further ado, we have DeMonte Steele versus Tommy Bloodquist. One-on-one action starts now. And Tommy out the gate trying to fire away, and DeMonte's gonna answer back. Going on the offensive. On elbow tie up. Who will get the advantage here? Tommy into a headlock now on DeMonte. And DeMonte's gonna power out, send them into the ropes, and a Superman punch to the face. Now raining down with the right hands on Bloodquist in the middle of the ring. Really beginning to show off here. It's a new up-and-coming talent as DeMonte rolling thunder drop kick gets caught with a super kick. Tommy Bloodquist had him scouted that athleticism on watch. DeMonte's gonna have to get creative in this matchup as Tommy using his strength powerbomb into a knee to the jaw. Tommy now. Armbar applied. Middle of the ring, DeMonte nowhere to go. Able to slip out of it though. Striking his way free. Colin elbow once again. As we mentioned, DeMonte kind of losing pace and over in IWF. Looking to regain some momentum. Maybe find some ground here in NPW. And DeMonte with a cheap shot to the throat after the ref has separated him with a big boot of his own. With the coffin drop to follow up, DeMonte with some cheap offense, but it might work into the pin. Only a one count. DeMonte not surprised though. Tommy is going to be a tough opponent to keep down. Into the corner. Flips him around. What is he looking for? Knee to the back of the knee. Once again, flipping him around, and now elbows bringing into the top of the skull of DeMonte with his ruthless aggression in the corner. Now using his weight, trapping him on that bottom turnbuckle, up into that handstand, Meteora, Demonte Steele, absolutely in control early here. He's possibly looking for something under the corner, but instead he's going to hit a cross body splash. Punches don't connect. Demonte dazed and confused by that last one. Tommy able to maybe fight his way back into it. Chop across the chest and now trapping the leg, working that knee. Tommy now with a big Saito suplex. This might be what he needs to turn this match around. Only for Demonte to get to his feet. From the caught into a power bomb. Demonte is on fire. But it gets reversed once again into a clothesline. These two are going blow for blow right now. Absolute insanity here, folks. And I mean, once again, these two going at it. From Tommy Bloodquist to Demonte Steele. Tommy now. He's going to go top rope. Looking for that signature salt into the pin. But Demonte's toes are on the rope. They're going to call for the break. Tommy now has him up. Looking for the blood driver. 1, 2, 3. And that's gonna be it, folks. Tommy Bloodquist takes the win in an extreme back and forth matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, for our second match of the card, we bring you intergender fatal 4-way action. And making his official NPW debut. We saw him as a part of the attack that ended our show last week. But Chris Hart is here officially in the NPW. Christopher Hart is a one-of-a-kind talent, an absolute freak athlete. And he's looking to wreak havoc here on behalf of the Hartline. We'll have to see what his competition is. But if you're a betting man, I would put your money on Hart. Christopher Hart looks primed and poised to take over the men's division. I mean, just look at the physique on display. We are not joking when we say this man is a prime athlete. This should be great, folks. Christopher Hart is the first one to kick us off here in Fatal 4-Way elimination action.
And his opponents, first from St. Louis, Missouri,
we have
weighing in
Luke
at 274 pounds, Big Butts, Luke Bradford.
The beast Luke Bradford coming down to the ring now. Proving this is going to be a matchup for everybody here. Just the size alone of this man is enough to give him a competitive advantage. You have to be wondering who from the women's side of things is going to be in this match, and what do they bring to offer competitive to offer some sort of edge against two freaks in the ring. And Luke Bradford and Christopher Hart. We have Maya Blade, the irresistible woman herself, making her way to the ring. She might be able to win this matchup on her speed, or with two powerhouses in the ring, have to imagine it is not in her favor here. But who knows, with elimination rules in play, all she has to do is survive till the end. And that's really the advice for everybody, just make it to the end. Don't be the one catching yourself in the first out. As we get ready to meet the final competitor, it's none other than the demon herself,
And
Monica
from Los Angeles,
Cruz.
Montana Cruz.
The Cali rivalry revived once more between Cruz and Blake. But can they find some common ground to maybe be the last two standing? You have to think winning this match has to put you in good graces of title opportunity as well. With Jalen Creed holding the Starlight Championship, Victoria Valentine holding the Heritage Championship, both of those titles being intergender, being won originally in 4-way elimination matches. This has to put you in great standings to earn another title opportunity if you're one of the competitors. So I expect everyone here to be on their A game, as this is not going to be an easy matchup. So you have four absolute beasts in the ring, ready to go head to head to head to head in a 4-way elimination matchup. And it starts now. Blake off to an early offensive start, and it's hard. And Bradford just powering, cruising around. I mean, look at the size of that man going for springboard sentons over the top rope. I mean, who is going to stop him? Who is going to be the difference maker in this match? It's a backbreaker from Cruz to Hart. Now Cruz coming over to Bradford. It's a backbreaker for him. Now Maya Blake suplex onto Cruz. Yes, it's gonna devolve here quickly, folks. It's Hart. Headlock applied. Using the momentum to swing around and get him down and knock Bradford to the ground. Into the barricade he goes. And Hart is pumped up right now. Maya Blake with the knees. And following up once more after their springboard. Really taking control of Monica Cruz here. Elbow drop doesn't connect. And Bradford is able to kick out of the submission. Cruz now taking the fight to Blake. Hits her with the code breaker. Elbow trap and a stomp to the arm. As then you fall and slam it into the mat, while outside it is Hart absolutely decimating Bradford next to him. Now it's stable as a stomp to the chest. Connects. Blake able to retake control over there as Christopher Hart, looking under the ring, finds a table. And he's going to set it at ringside. Blake now in control of Cruz. She's going to step outside. Bradford with the hurricane ladder. Look at the agility of all the big men. The ladder now getting itself involved in the matchup. All four competitors down, big drop kick from Cruz. It's Hart now. Looking for the hurricane ladder and gets it. Cruz working with Hart. Enziguri to Maya Blake. And a big super kick to follow up. Maya Blake could be out here. Only a 1 count. My apologies. Hard out. DDT on the ladder. What a brutal spot. Kick out before the count. Ref taking too long to get there. Hart now, ripcord applied. Big forearm at the end of it. Hart focusing back on Blake now. Wait for the kick to the gut. Doesn't connect. Maya Blake. Trying to take move. After trying to set up the table on the outside, I won't say Blake into the triangle choke. Has Hart trapped in the middle of the ring. Could this be enough to make him tap? And he's just gonna power his way out of it. Left hands raining in. And now, right with the arm going to take down. Get the arm to fight back. Has the arm dragged over. Oh, and the kendo stick shattered across her face by Luke Bradford. Once again going for that senton over the top. Following it up with a splash into the pin. Could this be it for Maya Blake? 2. Kick out late at 2. Cruz now. Arms across the back of Hart. Still anybody's ball game at this point. Bradford absolutely decimating on the inside. Cruz stalking Hart on the outside. And the splash from the top rope. That has to be it. 1, 2. It's not though. Maya Blake's still able to kick out. Bradford is looking for a charge move, doesn't get it. Cruz has to be careful. Gets the drop kick off to the outside in time, and now Bradford just abusing Blake on the inside. The power advantage is unreal as Bradford tosses Blake across the ring. Cruz has to get there. And look at the strength of Cruz! Has Bradford up into the backbreaker. Could this be enough? 1, 2. Bradford's able to kick out somehow. Cruz are not done with Bradford quite yet. Kick to the gut. Under and over. And flips him over. Big roll up on the outside as well. Not enough either. Someone has to find a way in this matchup. Roll up by Cruz. 1, 2, 3, and she's gonna put away Bradford. Our first elimination here, folks. And it comes down to 3 as Big Bradford is out. Blake now. With Cruz up across the barricade. How barbaric. Big Hurricane Run. Hart. The face buster on Blake. Big punch to the forearm. Arms caught. German suplex. Might have caught the stairs on the way down. But only a 1 count, and Blake is back to her feet. But she gets caught. Cruz though with the leg, single leg takedown. Looked like a spear. Cruz in control. Sends her into Blake. Blake wants it all. Has the arm caught. Has a driver of her own on the outside. Referee's there. 2, 3, it comes down to the winning. The Cali rivalry revived in the finals. Maya Blake, Monica Cruz in control. Into the steel stairs. Fist raining in on the outside. Monica is desperately looking to put this one away. Could this be it? Is this the nail in the coffin? On the chair as well. Good night, Blake. Call it as you see it, folks. We have a winner. What a performance from Monica Cruz to get it done in 4-way action. Able to pick up 2 of the eliminations, one on Big Bradford, the other on Blake. Because Monica Cruz is your winner, folks. Huge W and huge momentum boost in the career of this woman. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get into our main event. As the Hartline is here. Jasmine, Dana,
The following contest
set for one-on-one action.
Making her way to the ring.
And we caught up with Jasmine Hart earlier for an interview.
From New York.
And this is what she had to say, folks. What the Hartline did last week was only the start of a real takeover. Tell Little Miss Valentine to watch her back because I want that Heritage Championship. And tonight we're going to see if those heavy words can ring any truth as Jasmine Hart gets her win with Victoria Valentine in one-on-one action in a non-title matchup here, folks. And of course, her best friend Dana Rhodes here at ringside. So you know the Hartline has numbers this game. As champion walking down to this ring here in a moment, what do you think is going through the mind of Victoria Valentine as she gets ready to meet Jasmine Hart? It is your Heritage Champion making her way to the ring. Victoria Valentine. Making her way to the ring with that Heritage belt that she won in Fatal 4-Way action. As we draw closer and closer to the first pay-per-view, we have to wonder who will be the challenger for this belt. Who is on the radar for Victoria Valentine? And who is looking to write the next chapter in the Heritage Championship history books? So we get ready for one-on-one action, folks. Jasmine Hart, Victoria Valentine. Let's get into it. It's Jasmine once again not holding back with those right hands right out the gate. Big elbow drop connects. Stomping away at the gut and shoulders of Valentine. Into this alligator roll now. Absolutely taking over the matchup into a side headlock. Trying to use their strength advantage here. Are in control early. Valentine's gonna have to fight back. As champion, you can't let the challenger get into your head. This early offense is only the beginning. We know Victoria is resilient. This is not going to be a one-sided affair. It's Hart. Now takes over. Collar and elbow tie up. Who's going to gain control of Victoria? Hart into the corner. Referee going to have to come and separate these two. Valentine, though, is not done. You know, let the hands rain in. Only gets 3 of them, though. Hart able to create some separation. Big boot to the chest. Now Hart calling for it. Trying to dial up something big here. Into the ropes goes Valentine. Another fast press. Right hands raining in like fury. Into a pin. Is this going to be enough early? Only a 1 count as the champ kicks out. And this match has been pretty one-sided so far. You have to think, when is Victoria Valentine going to find a switch? find something to get the match back in her favor. As Hart now goes second rope into a big drop kick. This has been a dominant showing from the Hartline today. Big drop kick once again. And now, looking for the side blockbuster. Really quirking and cranking at the neck. Looking to some sort of colossal clutch, but Valentine though, she's gonna power her way out of this one. Good move from Valentine. Dragging her into the corner. Is this the opportunity she needs to turn things around? Once again, going for those massive punches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 this time. Hart able to fight out of it. Right hand connects. Gets the big boot. Arms trapped into the suplex. 1, 2. Big kick out from Valentine. Hart now. Kick to the gut, and this might be it, folks. Has her up and over. Champ in trouble here. Able to kick out one more time. Hart, not enough. These two going head to toe with each other right now. It has been Jasmine Hart dominating the matchup. Jasmine now sends Victoria into the corner once more. This is her charge attack and that hip attack with great force. Really causing damage to the head of Valentine. And here we go, going top rope. Jasmine Hart, cross body. Standing Valentine up quickly. Down to the face with Valentine. Not breaking down Hart though. Picking up all cylinders now as these two try to go blow for blow. Valentine not giving up without a fight, but Jasmine Hart too hot to slow down, but Valentine shifts the momentum in her favor. Shots firing back and forth, but once again it's Jasmine Hart, but Valentine able to cover once more. Things are heating up, folks. And a drop kick that doesn't connect. It's a little disoriented from Jasmine Hart there. Doesn't get what she wants. But look at her here. Has Victoria up. Burning hammer. This could be it, folks. 1, 2, 3. And Jasmine Hart has put away the... Whoa, come on. Not like this. You put away the... What is... It's Amber Acid! Out here to save Valentine from a brutal chair attack. This could have been awful, folks. But Amber Acid gets out here at the last second. Holy hell, what a matchup, folks. What a show tonight. In a quick review, Tommy Bloodquist puts away DeMonte Steele in a quick opening match thriller. Fatal 4-way elimination action ends with the women being the last two standing, but in the end, Monica Cruz takes the victory, and Jasmine Hart's mean streak continues as she goes 2-0 and defeats Victoria Valentine, the Heritage Championship. And post-match, try to leave a mark on her opponent once again, but Amber Acid, maybe a new friendship forming between her and Valentine as she comes to the save of Victoria. And, you know, where is this going to lead to in the future? Is Victoria going to have to owe Amber something? We will have to find out. But if you want to stay in the loop and stay on top of things, make sure you like, drop a comment, and subscribe. This has been Ice Cold Chris with the Nova Pro Wrestling Federation, and we will see you in the next one.